This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for October 6, 2023, high alert activated for missing 5-year-old child. A high alert has been activated for 5-year-old Shauna Williams of Patrick Drive, Kingston 20, who has been missing since Thursday after being last seen at her school. She is of brown complexion, slim build, and about 3 feet tall. Reports from the Doheny Park Police are that about 2:30 p.m., Shauna was last seen on a school compound on Bronte Way in the parish, dressed in her school uniform, a yellow and a green tunic. She has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Shauna Williams is asked to contact the Doheny Park Police at 876-933-4280, 119 Police Emergency Number, or the nearest police station. 3 held for Paulwell baby and mom abduction. Police investigating the disappearance of Philip Paulwell's daughter and her mother have taken one of his close female associates and the 2 men into custody, the news learned late Thursday night. The suspects were arrested at a separate St. Andrew properties on Thursday and, according to police sources, will be charged with murder and kidnapping. The news is withholding the name of the suspect until she is charged. Police sources have said that Paulwell, the Member of Parliament for Kingston Eastern and Port Royal, is not a suspect in the matter. On September 9, Paulwell had confirmed the reports reaching the news that his 10-month-old daughter, Saroya Paulwell, and her mother, 27-year-old Tashana Patterson, were missing since September 8. Paulwell said the 2 were seemingly abducted from their home at Gilmore Drive, Kingston 20, on the morning of September 9 and have not been seen or heard from since. This is scary and comes at a time when I have been threatened by scammers who have hacked my phone and banking data and are demanding money to release them, Paulwell said at the time. I have made it clear that I will not give in to extortionists, but this is a serious and a dangerous development. The matter has been reported to the police and I have given a full statement. I have also increased my security measures, he said. I am worried sick over their safety and hope the police, who have launched a high-level investigation, will find their abductors and get them both home safe and sound, added Paulwell. Crab Circle sanitized after closure. The Health Department late Thursday afternoon commenced sanitation work on the popular crab stalls at the National Hero Circle in Kingston after closing the facility following circulation of a video on social media showing a vendor relieving herself inside one of the stalls. Additionally, the health authorities instructed that portable toilets be installed and that vendors acquire food handlers' permits before the facility, named the Crab Circle, is reopened. The Health Department, which cited a breach of the Public Health Food Handling Regulations 1998, posted a notice of the closure at the facility with a warning that should anyone remove the notice or convince another person to do so, a fine of no more than $1 million or a prison term not exceeding 12 months will be handed down upon conviction. There should be no commercial operation during the period of closure. Also, any person who enters such premises when it is ordered closed commits a breach, the notice read. Later Thursday, as the sanitation work was being conducted, a woman at the scene expressed gratitude to the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. We had a big brawl yesterday over the mess, and now the KSAC is here to sort that out in terms of sanitation, and we love that. Thank you for that, she said. The woman, who told the news that she is not a vendor but is friends with some of them, expressed the disappointment about the incident that led to the shutdown. We already made the decision to get the portable toilets installed, so things will be back on track by Monday, she said. Earlier, Kingston Mayor Senator Delroy Williams had told the news that the stalls will remain closed until his office and the Public Health Department are satisfied that the breaches have been corrected, the vendors have received the training, and will abide by the food handler's permit and the protocols. 1 dead, others hospitalized after bus plunges over precipice. One person is dead and the 6 others hospitalized after a bus traveling from Cambridge to Montego Bay went over a precipice on Long Hill in St. James. Superintendent Aaron Samuels, acting head of the St. James Police, said that the injured includes 4 students and 2 adults.
I personally don't know the condition of those individuals as yet, but I know that I saw persons who walked out of the accident and went to where the fire truck and the other ambulances were at the top of the precipice. So I'm sure that we have some more persons other than those 7 persons that I accounted for.
He said heavy rains temporarily impeded rescue efforts, but teams from the emergency services, including firefighters and the police, worked to ensure all the injured were removed. 4 firearms recovered in St. James. The St. James Police recovered 4 firearms in separate incidents on Thursday. In the first incident, an M16 rifle with 1 magazine containing 25 rounds of ammunition and a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with 1 magazine, along with 13 rounds, were recovered. Reports are that the police conducted a raid at a house in Flower Hill, St. James, when the weapons were recovered. In the second incident, 2 Remington shotguns, along with 17 9mm cartridges, were retrieved in the retirement community in Irwin. Reports are that between 10:05 a.m. and 12:15 p.m., lawmen carried out targeted operations in search of wanted men, dangerous drugs, prohibited weapons, and ammunition. During the operation, 2 abandoned houses on an empty lot were searched. During a search of a garbage bin located on the empty lot, the weapons were found concealed under an old mattress. No one was arrested in connection with the recovery. JT wants teachers allowed more latitude to discipline students. President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Leighton Johnson, wants more latitude from the Ministry of Education to allow teachers to take disciplinary action against the students with behavioral issues. He believes that the ministry's current role on disciplinary issues may be viewed as a micromanagement.
There is a feeling in many regards that sometimes the ministry prevents the schools from really administering the kind of discipline that is needed for students who are out of control. And sometimes for the safety of all other persons, there is the need to remove the student from the space for a while so that, other interventions can take place to get the students back into some semblance of order and to ensure that there is structure and standard in our schools. Our schools are not necessarily equipped with the staff and the space to hold these individuals. Our schools do not have pastoral care. Of course, there are deans of disciplines. Of course, we have school resource officers in some schools. But then what is required for the between 8 to 15% of students who make it miserable for some schools is that they be pulled from our institutions and be placed in another space where they can be treated.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.